Introducing the portable battery-powered speaker that makes it to 121 decibels and lasts at full volume for 10 hours. This is my favourite go-to portable DJ speaker. If you're a long-time viewer of our channel, you'll already know that we're a big fan of the Soundboks brand of speaker. We've reviewed their Generation 3 Soundboks, the big brother of this one, on our channel, so you can check that out. But this is their latest offering, the Soundboks Go. And this comes with it, half the size of the previous Soundboks, with still a lot of power. It provides much more portability. You get a shoulder strap with it, so you can take this anywhere on the road. And with those 10 hours at full volume, you're really getting a lot of power there for a long time to put on any kind of party in any situation. At mid volume, you get up to 40 hours of battery life, which is just incredible. So if you just want this at home, set up, in your bedroom, 3.5 hours of charge, you're going to get up to 40 hours just in your bedroom of battery on that. We also get inside the box a power cable, so you don't have to rely on the battery. You can just have it powered at home if you decide. But let's take a closer look at some of the features available on this speaker, and then have a look inside the app as well at how you can make the most of this speaker and the Soundboks range of speakers in general. I've got this set up here as an example how you could make this portable. So the speaker features a 3.5mm jack input. So you can just send a wire basically from any DJ controller, such as this, the DDJ400, into the speaker. I'm also using an iPad here running Algorithm DJ, and that means that I can basically keep this portable. There's no power sockets here. There's nothing plugged into any power. The iPad is powering the DDJ400, and the DDJ400 is sending audio to the speaker. So I could take this setup into a remote location and still throw a party as long as I've got everything charged. As you can see on the top of the unit, it's very simple. There's just a few options. We've got the power and volume button here, so we can click this in to turn the speaker on. Then we can turn the volume up and down just like this. You can see via the LEDs how loud you've got the audio source. We can then also choose different modes here. So if you have other soundboxes, you can turn this onto host mode, put another soundbox on join, and then it will link the two soundboxes together. You even have SCAR technology built in there. So you could have two soundboxes with ultra low latency, especially when it comes to DJing. There will be super low latency between the two units. However, if you don't want to use SCAR, it adds a bit more latency and you get a bit more range out of it, but you could team up to 5 different soundboxes. So if you and your friends have all chipped in together and got different soundboxes, then you can use this mode to really create a party, bring all of your speakers together and really throw a big loud party. You'll also notice on the top, we've got a nice easy strap for carrying the speaker. The speaker weighs in at 20 pounds, which is about 9.2 kilo. So it's not too heavy, but yeah, there's still a bit of weight to it. And then all the way around the outside, you'll see there's this strap that runs all the way around. If I just tip this round, you'll see, and then there are these loops available to us where we can put the shoulder strap and attach it through here. You'll also notice on the bottom that we have the speaker stand, so you can just attach this to a normal speaker stand. You can take these straps off and just totally remove this if you don't want the straps on, but they look nice even if you don't have the shoulder strap with the speaker as well. Moving all the way around, you'll see that we have the aux in just here. It's a 3.5mm input, so you can send audio from most DJ controllers through there. And then on the back is where the battery goes. You'll see that the battery has a handy button here, which shows you how much charge is in the battery without you having to turn the unit on. And it simply unplugs via this cable and the battery comes out. These batteries take 3.5 hours to fully charge. And then when fully charged, like I said, you can get 40 hours at mid volume or 10 hours at full volume in this speaker. Something I really like about this unit is the rubber coating that goes around the edges, and it also raises the profile at the top away from the buttons slightly. This rubber profile really grips to the surface, and it also fits perfectly something like a DDJ400 on top. And again, it holds it pretty steady there. So if you really want to take this to the next level, you could figure out some kind of way of strapping your iPad or your mobile phone to the side of it or to your controller. And you could take the shoulder straps, strap it around and go Suat style and take this out into the streets or to anywhere and start DJing in public, if that's something you really want to do. The speaker has an IP65 rating, so it's splash proof, it's dust proof, and honestly, it is so robust. you can easily take this out and not have to worry about people damaging your speaker when you're out in public. I'll just show you the size difference between this and the previous generation model. Now you do get more sound and power output out of this one. Obviously it's a much bigger speaker, but you can see the difference in size. This one becomes way more portable if you're really about taking your audio on the go. This one, you've got to think about getting it to a location and getting it set up. You're not really going to carry it around, even though they do a backpack for this huge one over here. The thing I quite like, if you do end up owning both, is you can put one and sit it on top of the other. As you can see, this creates a pretty neat looking speaker stack, but you're really, adding a lot more to your price by doubling up and getting both. One of the best things about this speaker is the app that comes along with it. So you can easily connect to your Soundboks speakers. You can see settings, but then you can come in here, swipe up, and you can go inside the speaker and change like the volume. You'll see it change on the speaker itself. You can change the different settings that we have. We've got bass plus, we've got indoor setting, power setting, and then you can actually create a custom setting as well, where you can create your own EQ and really make it work for you and your setup. If you have more than one speaker, you can choose to have one as the left, one as the right, or have it as mono. And then you can save that setting if you choose to, and you can make your own EQ settings. Then if you've also got two sound boxes like we have here, we could put one on host mode, and then you'll see the other one on join mode, and they've linked together. We can control them independently if I hold in here, but they are still joined together, and we can control them, change the volume of each, and move around it in that way. It's really intuitive, the app, and it's awesome to get these two soundboxes hosted together like this in such a seamless way. Another really neat thing that Soundboks are starting to roll out is this direct, and you'll see that they've actually got DJs that come and are playing live DJ sets that then get streamed directly through to the speaker. So it's kind of like a radio inbuilt into the app that you can see all the time schedule here for the different artists that are playing. And you can then just go on one when that time comes, and it will play it through the Soundboks speaker. This is a really neat way to kind of introduce you to music if you're just, out and about with friends and you've got it set up. There's already music provided, and it's just a cool new feature that they've added into the app. It's also really easy to perform firmware updates, so you can go in there, go into the settings, and you can see we can upgrade, and we can start upgrades just like that. It's all done through the app, and then we have the SCAR options here. As I mentioned earlier, there's the SCAR Pro mode, so you can have two different speakers with really low latency with this mode, or you can turn it off and add up to 5. You've then got all your sound and power options, just like shown you before, and we can toggle, and it shows you kind of how much battery life it will use on the different settings, and how much you can get out of the speaker that way. With this speaker coming in here in the UK, £599 or £639 with the shoulder strap, you get a good balance here. It's a good design, great design. It's super robust. It's got great power. It sounds amazing. The low end is what impresses me the most about it. It's got a real oomph to it. And if you're a DJ, you want that low end to be punching through. Remember, you can always EQ it, and you can change the speaker to your desired setup and EQ it to your desired setup. But for that kind of price, I feel like you're getting a lot of power. The portability is amazing, and the battery life is incredible. So it is more of a premium, but maybe you're a DJ who wants to make a lot of content out in public, on the road, in nature, then this is definitely something to consider. It's a great way of getting portable and providing a lot of power output. Or maybe you just want to throw some parties with friends, in the middle of nowhere, you want to take it on the road, go on a road trip, then again, this is a great option because it's not too big. You can fit it in your car easily. Compared to the other one, it takes up a lot of room. This will fit nicely in your car, in your camper, take it on the road, and you can really throw some parties literally anywhere. Let us know in the comments if you have any questions. We always love to hear feedback on the products that we're reviewing. I can rate this. Obviously, I can't show you what it sounds like, so it all just goes off my opinion, but there might be other people out there that have had experiences with it, so make sure you comment below if you own a Soundboks speaker and what you think of it. It's always good for other people making those purchasing decisions to read through the comments and see what other users are experiencing as well. Thanks for watching. Please remember to subscribe, and I'll see you in another video very soon.